Today on the Trent Out Loud podcast. I'm sure by now y'all have seen the viral video of the hairstylist dragging her client back in the salon for not paying her bill. After I seen that video, I sent my hairstylist $500 in advance. I don't want no problems. Y'all do not play around. What up? It's Trent Out Loud, and I'm back with another episode. All right, so y'all know what I say on a Tuesday. Hey, it's not a Monday. All right, y'all, I have a good show set up for y'all. I have 4 lead stories. We're going to kick it off by talking about Druski and Odell Beckham Jr. getting named in the Diddy lawsuit. Both have been accused of the R word. A high school track star speaks out after striking an opponent with a baton during a race, and a hairstylist that dragged a teen has been charged. Also, there has been a small plane crash in Pennsylvania. In quick stories, we're going to talk Dr. Umar, NYPD detective, the U trailer, Doechii, 50 Cent, Wendy Williams, DDG, Kevin Hart, and an outage over at X. As always, we're going to close out the show with comment of the day, social discussion of the day, question of the day, and a little bit of sports news. Y'all know what time it is. Turn your TVs, your radio, or your devices up. I'm about to start this Tuesday show. Let's go. Our first lead story. Odell Beckham Jr. and Druski have been named as defendants in Ashley Parham's amended complaint against Diddy. Both have been accused of the R word. All right, there's a lot to cover here. We're going to start out by reading the article, and then I'm going to give you guys some tea after I bring everybody up to speed. All right. Druski is speaking out after he was allegedly accused of SA in an amended lawsuit aimed at Diddy. Druski was allegedly named in the lawsuit filed by Alicia Palm, one of the women accusing Diddy of R-word and SA. The alleged documents claim that Druski took part in R-wording Parham, alleging that he doused her with more oil and lubricant and then jumped on top of her and then treated her like a slip and slide, knocking the wind out of the plaintiff due to his enormous size. While screenshots of the document have not been authenticated yet, Druski is speaking out to clear his name of any wrongdoing. Okay, so we're going to just jump to Druski's post that he made. Now, Druski put this out. It's alleging that it was Saturday. I didn't see it till Sunday, but I'll tell you that in the tea. Hold on. So this is what Druski put. This allegation is a fabricated lie. I wasn't a public figure in 2018. I was broke living with my mom without any connections to the entertainment industry at the time of this allegation. So the inclusion of my name is truly outlandish. My heart breaks for the actual victims of abuse, but I'm fully confident that the evidence will expose these falsehoods and the individuals who are maliciously trying to game the legal system to peddle false narratives. Okay, that was from Druski. Now, a couple of hours later, I would say 5 or 6 hours later, Odell Beckham comes with a response, and Odell really didn't give like an official statement like Druski. He replied to Druski's statement. And the post is Odell Beckham Jr. responds to allegations of being named in Diddy's legal case. Now, Odell Beckham wrote and said, "Boy, I'll tell you what, this world makes absolutely no sense. I'm covered by God. He will prevail. I know who I am. I know who you are. Keep your head up. That name will be cleared. Ish stupid." And the article is Odell Beckham Jr. has addressed being named as a defendant in the lawsuit against Diddy. The case accuses him and others, including Druski, of SAing a woman at Diddy's party in 2018. Druski denies all allegations yesterday, and Beckham echoed similar sentiments in comments under Druski's statement, writing, "I'm covered by God." Okay, so that's for everybody who needs to be brought up to speed. Now, we have been extensively covering this Diddy trial. You guys know that already. And I've been trying to make a conscious effort to not bring every single Diddy story to you guys because I see people sometimes in the comment section like, yo, we have Diddy fatigue. So 2 weeks ago, there was a case brought up from Sarah from Making the Band. She was brought a case against him. I didn't report that. There's a couple of things I weren't reporting. Now, Sunday, I saw this Druski and Odell Beckham thing, and I was like, okay, you know what? I didn't see it on any major sites. I just saw it on a couple of little ones, and I was like, I don't know if this is true. I don't know if this is going to turn into anything. So while we were gathering up stories for Monday, I was like, I'm not going to put this in here. And then Druski made that statement. And then as soon as Druski made that statement, it went everywhere. And I was like, man, I should have put it in. Now, a couple of things to note. This is not an old case. If you guys remember, and I know it's hard to keep up, even I can't even keep up, but if you guys remember, there was a case where a woman alleged that Diddy did something to her with a remote control. I'm sure you guys remember that because that's what's stuck out of my head. This is the exact same case. If I'm not mistaken, this case came out in October. And like a lot of these cases, it's Diddy and then John Doe or Jane Doe. If you remember famously, the Jay-Z case with Diddy, at first there was a John Doe and then there was a Jane Doe. It was later revealed that John Doe was Jay-Z, and we still don't know who Jane Doe is. Well, I'm sure a lot of you people out there know. It's pretty known out there, but it hasn't been revealed publicly. We haven't revealed it yet because y'all know that we don't want any cease and desist letters, but if you search hard enough, you'll find it. Okay. Why I'm bringing all that up is to say that we're going to start seeing more names like this come up. I'll tell you why. The fact that Jay-Z, let's call him the head of the snake because he's a billionaire, probably one of the most famous out of all these cases, he was like, nah, I'm not paying nothing. Expose me, no problem. And Jay-Z has come out pretty much unscathed, right? Like, okay, there's some people who still believe that he was involved, but he didn't lose any deals. He didn't get dropped from anywhere. And he kind of really almost embarrassed Tony Busby, really, when you think about it, right? Like the whole, can he fight the case in the Southern District of New York? Then Jay-Z came out and said that Jane Doe actually told him that Busby put him up to it. Jay-Z didn't come out looking bad. He may not have come out looking exactly what was before, but not bad. And if anything, Tony Busby looked worse. So because Jay-Z did that and he came out unscathed, a lot of other celebrities now are like, all right, say my name, put me in the case. Because don't think that Druski is just finding out about this over the weekend, or Odell Beckham. They have been sending them letters for months saying, pay up, give me money. I told you guys that's how civil cases work. And last time I actually told you guys about Jay-Z and Diddy, I was telling you guys that there's still one more pretty big thing that's coming. This is not even it. There's another celebrity who is big. Because, Druski is big, but he's not Jay-Z level. And Odell Beckham Jr., yeah, he's an NFL player. He's pretty big. He's bigger than Druski. But there's still a few higher name A-list celebrities that are maybe coming out soon, that a couple of them are like, look, if Jay-Z can get out of this, we can. So I'm still not comfortable yet to name any names. I did know about this. I am a little surprised that Odell Beckham decided to say, like, all right, whatever. I'm not really shocked at Druski because Druski he's an internet celebrity. I don't mean that in a bad way, but he's internet famous, right? Where he was known for his sketches on Instagram or whatever. And I'm not saying that he's not a big celebrity, but he's not signed to anybody. Odell Beckham is signed to the NFL. So that's why I thought, for sure Odell's going to pay. But like I said, Jay-Z got off, no problem. NFL didn't drop him. So I guess Odell's like, hey, this is the same thing like Jay. I'm not paying. So I would say there's 10 to 15 celebs that I know of that have been sent out letters that I'm waiting to see what they're going to do. And I literally just wait to see on the internet, like, what is going to happen. My opinion, I would tell these celebs or anybody that asks me my opinion, if anybody cares, I would say don't say anything. This whole Druski and Odell Beckham thing, I'm telling you, I saw it on Saturday. Until he made the statement, nobody picked it up. So a lot of these celebs, they'll see their names maybe pop up on these smaller sites, not make a statement, and it just go over and it just not be said. So anyways, that's bringing you guys all up to speed. We might be seeing more depending on who makes a statement. Some people I've heard are paying. They're asking a lot of, oh, that's another thing. Also with Jay, I've heard that some of these lawyers now are starting to bring down their price because they know that a lot of the celebs are like, say my name. So let's say, for example, they were asking for 10 mil before. They're like, you know what, give us 5. We won't say your name. Lastly, the Odell Beckham and Druski and Diddy one is $50 million. That's what I've been hearing. So I think that's why they're like, okay, this is ridiculous. And you know, Diddy doesn't have any money, so Druski's like, I ain't paying that, and Odell Beckham is like, say my name. So that is it. We'll see what comes of this. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I've been looking online. Pretty much nobody is believing that Druski has anything to do with it, but a lot of people are like, well, not a lot, but I would say the majority are like, I don't know about Odell. Like, people are talking about him and Justin Bieber or some things on a yacht, which I'm not going to bring back up, trying to be fair to him. But let me know what you guys think. You think any of them were involved? You think Odell was involved? You think Druski was involved? And also let me know who else you think is going to be named next. I'm interested to see. But let me know what you guys think about this. And yeah, it's not over. Trust me. Trust me. Let me know what you guys think. Our second lead story. High school track star speaks out after striking opponent with baton during race. All right, a high school senior is speaking out after a viral video showed her seemingly striking an opponent in the head with a baton during a track meet. The student athlete from high school in Virginia claims the situation was misunderstood. It's like they're going off of one angle, she told WAYV TV. Yvette and Kayla Tucker, a junior at Brockville High School, were competing in a 4x200 meter relay when they nearly collided while running around the curve of the track. Yvette explained that the incident was accidental, saying, "My baton got stuck behind her back and rolled up her back. I lost balance when I pumped my arms again." Just wait, I'm going to show you guys the video, okay? The Yvette family has reportedly been served with court papers, according to the TV station. Meanwhile, the Virginia High School League says it's investigating the incident. Tucker suffered a concussion and possible skull fracture as a result of the encounter. Her and her family are awaiting an apology from Yvette and her coach. All right, this is going super viral because you can clearly see her hand like coming up like in the striking position. And she's like, no, the baton fell, rolled up her back, and then hit her in the head. Watch the video. All right, here is Yvette in her own words. Take a listen.
I'm just a person by myself. Nobody's going to believe me because I can admit from the video, it does look perfect, but I know my intention. I would never hit somebody on purpose.
Somebody in the comment section said, when I heard her smoke detector battery dying, I knew she was lying. I thought that was funny. And yes, that was not your smoke detector. It was in the video. Anyways, I thought that was funny. Anyways, Yvette, stop the cap. Yeah, like you're on video. We can all see the video. How could you just be plainly just lying like this? I think this is ridiculous. Anyways, here is I forgot her name. Sorry. Tucker. Yeah, here is Tucker, the girl who got hit. Take a listen.
On the back curve, I had kind of got cut off when I tried to pass it the first time. So I let her go ahead. So I knew like when I got fully on the curve that I was just gonna have to push through and pass her. Why did you do it? And why haven't you apologized yet?
Apologize? I don't want no apology, yo. I want you to go straight to jail. Are you kidding me? Yo, that's assault, man. Anyways, Tucker seems so, I keep getting the names confused. Is she Tucker? Yes, the girl is Tucker, right? Y'all know I'm bad with names. Yeah, Tucker. Yes, okay, Tucker is the victim. Yeah, Tucker sounds like such a nice girl. She's like, oh, I just was racing her and then I got cut off the first time. And then I just knew again when I was going to pass her, I'd have to push on through. Like, yo, Yvette was already, is her name Yvette? Why am I mixing up the name so much? It's Yvette, right? Yeah, Yvette cut her off the first time. And then she was like, all right, no problem with that. Cool. Then she comes around the corner like, hey, we're going to have to push through. And then the vet was like, oh, you're trying to pass me again? And then clearly hits her. Anyways, I think it's a little bit funny, just how blatant she's lying, but of course not funny because somebody could have been hurt. Anyways, I want way more than an apology. No, I want to press charges because this is just crazy. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Our third lead story. 18-year-old Maryland hairstylist says she's receiving threats following a viral video of her dragging a 15-year-old client over unpaid services. All right, we told you about this yesterday. I wanted to follow up and let you know that the hairdresser has been charged. Thank you, Maryland, for doing the right thing. A Maryland hairdresser says she's been receiving threats after her viral video of her dragging her client. Jalen Cummings, who's 18 years old, told reporters that she was forced to relocate her salon due to the footage that has now been viewed more than 54 million times online. When I tell you something's viral, trust me, okay? Jayla reportedly posted the video herself on social media claiming the teen tried to run off without paying $150 service. The clip shows Jalen dragging her across the floor saying, sit right here until somebody sends it. I'm not effing playing with you. You just try to effing run. You're lucky I ain't going to do something more to you. Not exactly in those words. Jayla later defended her actions, stating that if she hadn't handled the situation that way, the teen would have gotten off without paying. However, the girl's mother is telling a different story. She claims her daughter was dragged by her hair and insists that the teen was only trying to resolve the payment mix-up. According to her, the girl's brother accidentally sent the money to the wrong Cash App account, and they were in the process of getting her money. Jayla has since been charged with second-degree assault, and the girl's mother says that she's planning to file a civil lawsuit as well. Okay, love to hear this. Love to hear this. I'm totally not on the hairdresser's side. I hear some people are like on the hairdresser's side. She deserves to get paid. Small business owner. She has to get her money. I totally get that. Trust me. I've told you guys my stories of starting businesses and failing businesses till I had a successful national brand. Totally get it. I'm always for the little guy. However, huge asterisks. That doesn't mean you're allowed to break the law. You can't do that. Do you know how many people have tried to steal sneakers out of my store? Yo, you cannot do that. You cannot do that. You could lock the door and keep them in the store, which I've told my staff a bunch of times to do. And by the way, I tell my staff not to even get involved, to just let them leave. We have insurance for that. You cannot do those things. Like I said, the only thing you could do is lock the door and keep them in there. You cannot do any sort of physicalness to them. That's just the law. And as a business person, you have to understand the law, especially for $150. You know what I'm saying? And if they do something physical, then you're allowed to do something physical, because now that is not against the law because you're defending yourself. And until that happens, you gotta just let them bounce. It's just how it is. Simple as that. Anyways, here is a little clip. I'll play a little clip for those who didn't see it yesterday and a follow-up of what her charges are. Take a listen.
Tonight, 18-year-old Jayla Cunningham is charged with second-degree assault. I talked to her exclusively moments ago. In the video that has more than 54 million views, you can see 18-year-old Jayla Cunningham dragging her 15-year-old client by the hooded sweatshirt, saying,
"Sit right here until somebody says it. I'm not."
She ran. Forget tried. She ran without paying me.
and then what did you do?
I dragged her by her hood back into the salon until I can get paid, or, until the police come, or until, she let me take out the service.
Jayla, you're going to jail. Well, if it's your first offense, you're probably not going to jail, but you were wrong. Wrong. And I feel for hairstylists. I'm telling you, like I told you guys yesterday in yesterday's episode, I called my hairstylist to just ask her more about this. And she's like, yes, it happens very often. People will come and, say that they want this and then say that I don't have any money because the hairstyle is already in. I totally get it. I feel bad for them. And I understand why hairdressers want a deposit or something up front. I totally get it. I feel bad for them. I understand. However, you just can't break the law just because you want to. Our fourth lead story, multiple injuries reported after small plane crashes in Pennsylvania. A small plane has crashed into a retirement community in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, leaving multiple people injured. According to 6 ABC Action News, the plane went down for unknown causes around 3 p.m. on Sunday. The small aircraft was carrying 5 people who were all taken to a local hospital. We'll keep you guys up to date if there is more details to come. All right, I do have more details. Actually, let me just go to the video, and if the video doesn't have these details, I'll tell you. Take a listen.
Breaking news, a fiery plane crash in Pennsylvania. The FAA says 5 people were on board the plane when it crashed into a parking lot around 2 this afternoon. The plane went down just outside the Lancaster Airport in Manheim Township. No word yet on any injuries or deaths or whether anyone on the ground was hurt in this crash. The FAA is investigating.
All right, these people don't know anything, man. That's why you guys have me, all right? I always got the tea. So from what I've been hearing, is that the pilot, I actually heard the recording. The recording to the FAA agent, the pilot said, my door is open and I can't get it closed. I'm requesting an emergency landing. And then the FAA agent said, well, where do you want to go? And he said, it's so noisy in here. I can't hear you. I'm just going to land on strip 26. Okay. But what is still unknown is how the actual accident happened, because with the size of the plane and the door opening, this shouldn't have been an issue. Okay. It shouldn't have been an issue. Now, the flights that like we are used to taking that high up at 30,000 feet, a door opening. All right, it's over. But these are small little planes. They're not that high up. They're 1,000, 2,000 feet up in the air. So a door opening is not the same sort of cabin pressure that we have to deal with on commercial flights. So they still haven't figured out. I guess they have to get I don't know if there's a black box in these kind of planes. Anyway, so we still don't know, but apparently it shouldn't have had anything to do with the door, but that was the issue. The second thing is, I guess, which is more important, is that there was nobody was unalive, so everybody made it. Everything was fine. Yes, there's of course injuries because there was fire, there was smoke, there, etc. So injuries, but of course, not of course, but luckily and thankfully, nobody was unalive. Thirdly, last plane crash or 2 plane crashes ago, I was like, all right, guys, I'm starting to get nervous. I know I'm the one that tries to be optimistic. I always try to see the silver lining and stuff. And I'm like, okay, guys, don't worry. The one in Toronto was weather. The helicopter thing was an accident. Let's just be more cautious. Let's be more vigilant. One ago, I was like, all right, now I'm nervous. Now I'm over the edge. I'm done. Or I'm taking the train. Are you guys still taking flights? I understand it's not a commercial flight. I get it, but the door comes open and all of a sudden there's a crash. But everything that I've been hearing, all the reports are a door being open at that altitude shouldn't cause anything, and they still don't know what's going on. Something is up. If you guys know, please tell me in the comment section below. And also let me know if you're flying. Man, I'll ride a bike before I get on a plane in the next couple of months. Oh, I have to go to Atlanta in April. Oh my gosh. I'm going to look how long it takes to go on a bus. Let me know if you guys are flying in the comment section below. All right, this brings us to quick news. Ring my Tuesday bell. Our first quick story, it's a day of follow-ups. Dr. Umar Johnson and his daughter continue to clap back at each other. Here's a video from Dr. Umar. Take a listen.
I need y'all to stay focused. I appreciate those of y'all who are standing, fighting for me. I appreciate the love, but we're going to let all the negativity cycle through. We're not feeding into it no more. Positive vibrations.
Dr. Umar, nobody is standing and fighting for you, bro. Nobody thinks that you were right in this. Like, your daughter is 22 years old, sir. I don't care what kind of issues you had with her mom in the past. She's 22 years old. You can pick up the phone. You can see her. You cannot blame her mother. You are wrong in this. And this has nothing to do with nobody's opinion on you and everything that you've done in the past with the high school or whatever. This is an isolated incident. We're judging you without anything in your past or who you are. You're wrong. You're a father that has a 22-year-old daughter without having any communication with her. It's really plain as day. And guess what? I also have another video to prove how right I am. Take a listen.
I wasn't there for my daughter. And she may expose me on one of these podcasts one day and say, Daddy, you're the reason I can't find good black love because you never validated me as a woman.
Yeah, that was a video from Dr. Umar himself. So I think the case is closed for anybody that wants to defend Dr. Umar in the comment section. Our second quick story and our second update story. Actually, this is our third because the hairdresser was also an update too. Yo, I just keep on working, yo. Anyways, NYPD detective who was dancing in viral music video pulled from active cases in SEX crimes unit. I totally disagree with this. So wrong. Anyways, the NYPD detective who blew up on social media after appearing in a music video where she was twerking in a thong is stepping back from her role in the Special Victims Unit division, which handles SEX crimes investigations, according to an exclusive report from The Post. Melissa McCardo's actions are currently under scrutiny, but an NYPD spokesperson confirmed with the news outlet that Melissa will no longer investigate active cases with the Special Victims Division. They didn't provide an immediate response when asked if the 7-year veteran of the department had violated any specific policies while being featured in the video. Pitch Perfect, the director of the music video, shared with TMZ that he and a rapper casted Melissa through an agency and had no clue of her role in law enforcement. I don't know 100% if I believe that. It could be true. I don't know. Anyways, it's neither here nor there if the director or them knew that she was in law enforcement. What's more important is, and I have yet to get this question answered, is there any morality clause? Is there anything in her contract that says she's not allowed to do something like this outside of her job? Unless there's that, then she shouldn't be off of any cases or anything. It should have nothing to do with what you do on your outside job. And like I said when we talked about this last week, I would fully understand if the NYPD put that in their clause, because as a police officer, you want them to be conducting themselves a certain way outside of the force. I totally get that. However, if you haven't done that yet, you need to make an amendment to that contract, and then you would expect officers to do that. But until then, if it's not in the contract, and I'm sure that's why they're not answering these questions, until it's in the contract, she should be able to do whatever she wants. He, she, anybody should be able to do whatever they want outside of their job if there's no morality clause. It's a free world. You got to make your money out here. Let me know what you guys think. A couple of people disagree. Oh, I'm a cop. You shouldn't be out here doing this on whatever, on World Star and do whatever you. It's a free world. People need to make money. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Our third quick story. Cardi B teases upcoming You trailer, says there is a surprise for fans. You're gonna gag. I don't understand why Cardi is promoting You, but anyways, one of my favorite shows on TV. It's on Netflix. Yeah, it's one of my favorite shows on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, trust me, get caught up. It's so good. You need to get through a couple of episodes, even like some guys, if you're not like, oh, if you, sorry, not if you're like, but if you think like, oh, it's just like too romantic for me or whatever, get through it. It is a romance. Like the guy is finding love, but just in a crazy way. So good, man. Women and men will enjoy this show. So get caught up. Anyways, it looks like Netflix You superfan Cardi B is helping to hype up the final season. The rapper teased a new trailer for the Thriller series, promising a cute surprise for fans and claiming that the 5th and final season is going to have viewers gag. The last season of You premieres March the 24th. Oh, I was hoping that it would be coming out soon, like this weekend. Oh, I'm very sad. Anyways, I hope Cardi is not in it. I mean, you know, I love Cardi, but I hope they're not going to spoil it and try to be all like celebrity in Hollywood in there. Like, unless they're like going to a Cardi B concert or something. But anyways, let me not hate on Cardi because you know how much I love Cardi. I hope Cardi's in there, okay? If anybody from Cardi's camp is hearing this, don't call my phone. Anyways, here's a video from Cardi.
Hello, you. I got some exciting news to tell you. So guess what? The trailer of You is coming out tomorrow. And when I tell you, girl, I am shook. I just saw it.
All right, Cardi, I'm excited. Let me know if you guys are excited for You and if you have seen it. Trust me, it's a good show. Our fourth quick story. All right, I guess another follow-up. It's a whole follow-up episode. Doechii comments on being on the stage with Lauryn Hill. For those who missed yesterday's episode, go watch it and then come back because you're going to need to know everything now. This is like our fourth or fifth follow-up. But I played yesterday Doechii and Lauryn Hill on stage in Miami. I don't remember the name of the event. I think it's like Jazz Garden, but there was a lot of people there. It was all over my timeline. And then today she put out how meaningful it was to share the stage with Queen Lauryn Hill. One of my favorite albums, and I'm happy to know that it's Doechii's as well. So Doechii put out this. She said, the first full-length album I ever listened to was The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. My mom would play it from bottom to top every day on my way to school for years. I would sing your songs as if I wrote them, imagine myself on stage. Each song deepened my love for music and my curiosity to write raps. My favorite lyric in doo-wop is, don't be a hard rock when you really are a gem. Don't be a hard rock when you... I messed that up. Don't be a hard rock when you really are a gem. I totally messed that up. Let me just continue. Don't be a hard rock when you really are a gem. What's the next line? Something done when you ain't right within. Now come again. Don't be a hard rock when you really are a gem. Baby girl, something that's just a trend. Let me break it down for you again. I can't believe I don't remember. Anyway, sorry. That struck me. Sorry. Let me start over. My favorite lyric in doo-wop is, don't be a hard rock when you really are a gem. That stuck with me every time I wanted to get even or harden my heart towards those who wrong me. I totally butchered that, sorry. I carried your principles with me during my coming of age, and I carry them with me now in this current stage of my career. Your lyrics are close to my heart. Thank you, Miss Lauryn Hill. This is the greatest honor hip-hop has ever given me. Praise God. Oh, I love that. And here is a picture. Totally love them. Totally love Doechii. And I love even more that she gave Lauryn Hill her flowers, man. Shout out to Miss Lauryn Hill. And, of course, shout out to Doechii. Our fifth quick story. Breaking news, rapper 50 Cent was hospitalized and is in critical condition in Hollywood, according to TMZ. All right, take a guess who posted that. 50 Cent. And he said, don't worry, I'm going to make it because this is fake news. All right, 50 Cent called cap on his own fake news report. I never saw this coming out on TMZ. I think maybe somebody made this fake post and said that it was on TMZ. So TMZ doesn't have to retract anything, but this was kind of bubbling up a little bit. So just in case you guys may have heard of anything happening to 50, 50 is all right. He's totally fine. And stop believing these blogs, man. You know, just follow me. You know what I'm saying? Got you. Our sixth quick story. Wendy Williams set for first national TV appearance in years via phone interview on The View. All right, shout out to the ladies at The View. Here's Wendy on a phone call, I think, with one of the producers. Take a listen.
Oh my God, how are you?
Wendy Williams is making her first national TV appearance in years with a phone interview on The View this Friday, March 14th. The 60-year-old former daytime co-host will join The View alongside all the co-hosts. Former Wendy Williams show executive producer Suzanne Bass recently promoted the interview on Instagram, writing, prepping a very special friend for her appearance. I knew it was a producer. The interview comes amid ongoing discussion about Wendy's health, including her 2024 diagnosis of frontotemporal dementia and her 2022 guardianship, which I'm sure you guys all know about. If you watch on my show, we've talked about Wendy. I don't have to go into this. All right. We all know what Wendy is going through. So hopefully we get a little bit more, news on what's going on with Wendy, but obviously this is good, especially now she's making a TV appearance. I wonder how this is going to go, because Wendy has always said that she doesn't have a phone that she's allowed to use with a camera. It's like a dial-in phone, because she's not allowed to get calls. She can only call out, something like that. But I don't know how she got a cell phone. Now we're doing a video, but we will cover it. We will cover it on, depending on when it airs, we'll probably cover it on Monday's episode. So I'll let you know what happens to our girl, Wendy Williams. Don't forget to keep on hashtagging Free Wendy. Our 7th quick story. Billboard names Doechii their 2025 Woman of the Year. Doechii has been on an insane run recently. I just wanted to put this in here to let y'all know that I know what's up. And I'm telling you guys, Doechii is next up, that she is her. Trust me. I know Doechii is new for some of you guys. I keep on trying to put her in here at least once a week or twice a week. Even before the Grammys, I was doing that since 2024. Well, not once a week because there hasn't been news, but anytime I get something on her. I even told you guys about her when she was on Tiny Desk. If you want to check out her Tiny Desk, fire, so good. Anyway, shout out to Doechii. I love the tear that she's on. The Hot Ones interview yesterday. Go check out yesterday's episode. Shout out to Doechii, man. Woman of the Year. Round of applause. Let's go. Our 8th quick story. Oops resurfaced video showing DDG saying Halle sent him a video of Halo walking prior to her posting it after he claimed that he found out on social media. All right, that video is a little bit confusing. There's an old video clip of There's an old video of DDG saying, yo, Halle just sent me a video of Halo walking. Super cute. And then just yesterday, now that he's trying to drag her and saying, oh, I don't see my son, he was like, you know what? I only found out that Halo was walking on social media. We told you yesterday that we're not on DDG's side. By the way, sidebar, another follow-up. I do such a good job of keeping you guys up to date with stories, huh? We never let anything slide here, especially with DDG and Dr. Umar. And who's the other guy I was dragging? Oh, and Anthony Edwards, man. And Edwards. You guys got to do a better job out here with your kids, man. I have a soft spot in my heart for that, all right? Anyways, get my book. I talk about my daddy issues enough, all right? Anyways, let's go to the video of DDG. I'm talking too much today, yo. Here is DDG getting caught in his own lies.
I wasn't here when this happened, but I did get a video before y'all seen it, so that made me happy. But Halo was walking. Thing is, when he started walking, I seen it. See, I don't even want to say all of that, see? But I ain't know he started walking until I went on the internet. I ain't even know. I seen it on the internet.
And yes, boys have daddy issues too, as well as girls having daddy issues. Most men just don't like to talk about it, but y'all know I'm a big mental health advocate and I've gone to therapy and found out. I was just as surprised as y'all, but that's why I talk to you guys about it. So fathers out there, be better to your boys. DDG, your boy, he's going to grow up one day and see all of these things. Men, do better with your females and your males, your daughters and your sons. Do better. Our 9th quick story. Jennifer Hudson tweeted out, Kevin Hart is here tomorrow. And she put out a picture. And for those who cannot see the picture, I'm going to put it up and I'll describe it for people who are watching on podcast. Jennifer Hudson's head is in there. It's from her neck up. But then Kevin Hart, it's only from the middle of his forehead up because he's so short. So funny. I had to share this with you guys. Kevin Hart was in the Spirit Tunnel and doing a dance. He's actually going viral online for his Spirit Tunnel dance, but I am not going to say for what. I'm very confident in talking about male things, but this is even too far for me. So if you guys want to know why Kevin Hart is trending, again, this is sometimes where I need a female co-host, but they're talking about Kevin Hart's Spirit Tunnel. Google it and find out if you really want to know. Men, don't Google it. You don't want to know. Trust me. I'm trying to forget about it. It's the last thing I want to think about with Kevin Hart. Our 10th quick story. Elon Musk's ex currently experiencing an outage. Thousands reportedly intermittent use with Elon Musk's platform. Elon Musk's social media platform X is experiencing multiple outages on Monday, with tens of thousands of users reporting problems with accessing the app and the website. Now, a quick article says, he's so busy out there with firing people at Doge, his own app isn't even working. And that comes from Forbes. I opened up my Twitter, which I'm not like super heavy on Twitter, but if I need to like research and find out some stuff, I'll go over to Twitter because that's where Twitter, there's no like parameters over there. So you can find out like the real goods. Anyways, I opened up Twitter. It's like, I wasn't working and I thought it was my internet. Like I went off of Wi-Fi, I tried to use my phone's internet. It wasn't working. And I thought it was something with me. And then that's how I got this story. So I just wanted to let you guys know, if by the time this comes out, maybe it will be back working. But if you're trying to use Twitter at some point yesterday or earlier today and it wasn't working, there's an outage and it's going to be fixed. I think, and maybe a little birdie had told me that, because they haven't come out and said what it is. And I think this is some people out there trying to send a message being like, yo, can you get out of our business and stop letting people go? Or we're going to, keep playing around with your little Twitter and X. And apparently they're like playing around with Tesla stuff too. Like people are just not happy with Elon and they're messing with him. This is what it is. Who knows? It could be something internal. Things go down all the time. Facebook goes down, Meta goes down. Who knows? But I like to think that people are messing with him. I don't know. Just makes me feel better. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. All right, this brings me to my favorite segment, Comments of the Day. That makes me feel like I have an Oprah talk show when I do that, just FYI. I'm in a really good mood today. I'm not normally this, what's the word I'm looking for? Not normally this silly or like hype on a Tuesday. Anyways, let's go. Crystal, shout out Crystal. It's Crystal. Crystal N. Jackson. Or is it Crystalline? Ugh, I'm so bad with names. And it's so hard when all the names are bunched up. Anyways, your energy is like a Friday. Love it to start my Monday. Thank you, Crystalline. Yo, you know how hard it is for me to do Mondays and match the energies of Friday? Thank you for letting me know. Thanks for letting me know I'm doing a good job, Crystalline. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, but I'm going with Crystalline. Anyways, Melva said, shout out to Melva. By the way, Melva is like OG, triple OG, Trent Out Loud podcast. Never misses an episode, comments all the time. So shout out to my homegirl, Melva. Melva said, Dr. Umar is not saying he's been in her life. He's blaming the mother for keeping them from having a father and daughter relationship. Melva, you know how much I love you. How could a mother keep him from having a father and daughter relationship? And I said yesterday, I understand if she kept him away when she was younger as a teenager, but she cannot keep them from having a father-daughter relationship now at 22 years old. It just can't happen. And I also said, if that is the case, show me the receipts. Show me that you've been texting her and she hasn't been answering you. Show the evidence. Don't come in and show me paperwork like, 10 years ago, your mom said that I couldn't come in and see you. Yeah, she's 22 years old now. You could text her, you could call her, do whatever. So I do not buy that. Sorry, Melva, but I love you and thanks for commenting and thanks for always watching. All right. Tez said, Trent, thank you for your comical animation. Yo, Tez, I'm a full-time comedian, part-time YouTuber. It's what I do, yo. I talk back to you every day through the screen. I just never type it until now. Anywho, no one needed to hear from R. Kelly. Then them women acting like they're gonna get conjugal visits. So sad. Ruined my R&B. Totally agree with you. Glad that you see it my way. No R. Kelly, no R&B. For those of you who don't know, yesterday R. Kelly was on a podcast and it was two women hosting and he was singing to them as if like he's not in there for you know what. Just horrible. We're done with R. Kelly. Tez also says, you are more desired than Aaron Pierre. All right. I take it back. Melva, you're not my favorite. Tez is my favorite. Yo, Tez, you think I look like Aaron Pierre? That's Mufasa. Melva, I'm joking. You and Linda are always my fave. But Tez is up in there, yo. Oh, thank you, Tez. I love that. All right. Me, myself, and I love your inspirational and open discussion. I'm here for it. I have a $1 now, but rich beyond measure. I was laid off thanks to Elon Musk. But when one door closes, the world opens up. Let's all remember, protest, advocate, and vote. Lead with love, not hate and frustration. It's all meant to be. Yo, me, myself, and I put this in here to shout you out. Peace and blessings to you, Queen. Sucks that happened to you. Totally sucks. But I love your very, very positive outlook on this. I have gone through so many ups and downs in my life with businesses. I have talked about it a few times here. Even my most recent business that I decided to close down and walk away from after 15 years and suing Nike and ups and downs. And I am now sitting down in front of you. Maybe there is a reason why. And I'm a testament to being strong, being persistent, whatever. Perseverant is like sweating, no? Anyways. And I'm here to make you laugh. But I'm telling you, I'm sitting down doing a show that has been a dream of mine for years. I've always loved the entertainment industry, and I got out of it early. I was in acting and I was in modeling, and I got out of it because I wasn't making the money that I wanted to. Started a company, build it to a national brand, and now I'm back in entertainment. So 100% when one door closes, the world opens up. So everybody in the comment section for me, myself, and I, give a little shout out. We hope you're doing well. And I'm sorry that Elon Musk did that to you, but shout out to you. We all love you here at the Trent Out Loud podcast, right? We're a supportive group. So send a little shout out to me, myself, and I. And also let us know where you're from. Where are you from? I'm assuming you're in the States with this Elon Musk thing, but please try to let me know where you guys are from. All right. All right. Next, Mello said, I called off for 2 days because I didn't have gas money, so I waited till payday. All right, shout out to Mello. I read a Mello comment. I think it was last week. You guys know 75% of my audience is female, but we have Mello, and Mello is back. So we have our, like a repeating male voice in the comment section. So shout out to Mello. And Mello is answering yesterday's question was, what is your most brokest moment? And Mello said, yo, I took 2 days off because I didn't have gas. We have been there. My moments yesterday were I had $3 in my bank account and I didn't have enough money to take a taxi home in Toronto in the snow. I had to walk an hour and a half home. So Mello, I feel your pain, bruh. But Mello, I do have a question though. The $2 that you took, the 2 days you took off work, aren't you losing more money than it would have cost to get gas? I don't know, right? 2 days of work would have gotten you more than the gas. But, maybe you had a paid time off. If you had paid time off, then yeah, it makes sense. Anyways, shout out to Mello. Love you in the comment section, brother. All right. Pat says, good morning, Trent. I love your podcast. You're so wonderful. Keep up the great work. Pat from the D. Yo, what up, though? What up, Pat? Detroit. Yo, we got viewers in Detroit, man. I love Detroit. Actually, I've never been to Detroit. I think I've maybe passed through there. I was maybe there one day modeling, but I really want to come out to Detroit. So shout out to Detroit. And then Doechii says, first day back in work today after a week off. You got me through my Monday morning blues. All right, Doechii. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Yo, I love to hear that. You know, that's my best comment to hear that I'm getting you guys through your day. That's what we do this for. That's why we don't skip days or nothing. We don't take time off and do sporadic stuff. Yes, it is a show, an entertainment and viral show, but it's really to just, whether you're waking up in the morning, whether you're on your way to work or at work, to just help you get you through and have some jokes along the way, right? Life is not easy. So appreciate that. All right. Ted Gonna Make It says, hey, Trent, I just started watching your show, and I must admit your show is my number one show over any other. Great job. I am from Wilmington, Delaware, the first state. Yo, we made it to the first state. Yo, Mom, we made it, yo. Yo, shout out to Ted Gonna Make It. Yo, appreciate that. And that's another guy in the comment section. Let's go, Ted. Yes. All right, shout out to Delaware. Mark Dixon. Another dude in here. Yo, man, yo, let's go. We got a Republicans, Democrats, Independents, guys, girls. What's up, man? We building a community around here. All right, Mark Dixon said, if he would like to see her, then what's obstructing his movement? The daughter is 22 years old and adult. No need for a mother's presence. Let's go. I love these strong men in the comment section. Like, yes, we can be men. We don't need a mom around. And even if the mom was acting funny style and keeping us away, she's 22. I agree with you, Mark. All right, that is it for the comments. Amazing comments. Keep them coming. And again, please let me know where you're commenting from so that we could all just know that we're just a global community. So shout out to everybody in the comment section today. Thank you. All right, this brings us to social discussion of the day. What's the hardest lesson love has taught you? All right, I'm kind of cheating a little bit. It's a question of the day, but we're going to turn it into a social discussion, all right? Okay, so the first person said, you cannot expect you out of people. Very, very good lesson. Just because he says he loves you, he might not mean he loves you. Okay, I can kind of see that. Actively loving him harder and harder won't make him want to reciprocate it. That is a very tough lesson to live or to experience or to learn. That love, don't love nobody. Ooh, that's tough. To love yourself first, that's a very, very good lesson. Love is a two-way street. Yes, when it's done right and in the right situation, 1000%. Another person said, if you don't choose you, nobody will. Love that. Love yourself first. Love yourself. Not to fall so easily. 1000%. Holding on is very hard to do when love is gone, and that is no lie. Cosme Kim said, love is not for the weak. It takes two strong people. It's supposed to be TWO, and I'm not even a great speller. It takes two strong people, and love can make you blind. Yep. Somebody said F love. All right. I guess they're not over their lesson. Money can't buy you love, but it takes money to keep who you love. But I totally disagree with that. And hold on, let's find another one here. What's love got to do with it? True love is loving somebody's inner beauty more than their outer beauty. And to define your definition of love, then truly respect it. Anyways, I guess really what I wanted to talk about today, or the discussion today, is why is love so difficult? Like, why can't love just be easy? And I think the reason why it cannot be easy is because it's so fruitful. And there's a saying, I might butcher it, but anything that's worth having is never going to be able to come easy. So you want this big extravagantness, like it's not going to be easy to get, right? Like you want a hoodie, a t-shirt, sure, you can go get a job and get it, but you want this extravagantness, like it takes a lot to get there. And I think love is I was going to say the most important. It is definitely, if not the one of the most important factors of us as human beings, whether it be love for a family, love for a friend, or love with a partner. And the fact that it's so important, that is what makes it so hard. So I read some of the comments. Sometimes love is difficult, and take the lessons, but don't let it get to the point where you don't want it anymore, because it's essential. And like I said, it's also love with a family, love with your friends, and especially love in a relationship. We need love. I love love, and I'm single, even the guy who was saying that, and I know how important it is. But it's difficult, but we need it. So keep on going, accept the lessons as lessons, and continue loving. Let me know what you guys think about that. Maybe some of you are like, no, man, I'm done with it. I'm single. I'm doing my own thing. I want to go through life like that. Even me, the single guy, I still know, and I still say, I've said it a bunch of times, I still would rather love. I still would rather a relationship. I know that is what I hesitate saying need, but I still believe that we're built to be loving creatures and to be nurturing creatures. And I feel like going through life without love, now I'm talking about the relationship love, I think that you're doing yourself a disservice. So take the lessons from love, implement it, and continue finding love because it is needed. It's not a necessity, but it's very, very needed. If that makes sense. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. All right, this brings us to question of the day. If you had 24 hours to spend $1 million, what's your game plan? All right, somebody said it's simple. I'm contacting my realtor. Somebody said Whole Foods, one basket full. I knew there was going to be grocery jokes in here. Somebody says send it all to an account in Switzerland. Okay, no, you don't have to hide your money, man. No, like it's not, you didn't steal it. You got it, but you just have a day to spend it. Somebody said buying land and investing the rest. Another person said paying off my bills, CD, invest, shop, land, buy a business or two, make sure I leave things all paid off or every, all right, this is going too far. That's $1 million. Nobody said $100 million, bro. Invest it all and buy land. Somebody says, I'm going to buy a Five Guys and be able to make a whole meal. What? I'm going to buy Five Guys and I'm able to make a whole meal. I think they're trying to be funny, but didn't come out so funny. Somebody said a house, car, furniture, food, and bills. Another person said, I'm buying some eggs. Somebody said, I'm going to FanDuel. You're going to have $1 million and you're gambling it right away? Nah, man. Somebody said, I'll make sure all my immediate family would be blessed with that money. That's nice. Another person said land. It's supposed to be fun, guys. We all know land and invest, but what if you had to spend $1 million, what would it be on? Somebody said I'd pay off my parents' house, buy a house cash, and pick up a retail property or two. I don't know what houses you're talking. That's 3 or 4 houses, man, with $1 million. Somebody said I'm spending 8 on my, okay, I can't say that. Sorry. Should have read that before. Somebody said I'm buying groceries for a week. Anyways, sorry, I'm trying to find some good ones here. Property. I'll let you guys answer it, and I'll let you, if I see some good ones, I'll answer it tomorrow. Let me know what you guys would do with $1 million and you had 1 day to spend it. Because now thinking about it, like, you can't buy a house in 1 day. Can you close in 1 day? What's some fun stuff? Give me some fun stuff. Let me know in the comment section below. All right, this brings us to sports news. All right, people are still talking about LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith. It's ridiculous. The guys over at The Pivot said, Bronny got talent, but let's not act like he's above criticism. You step in the spotlight, you got to take the heat like everyone else. Stephen A. Smith said what everybody else was scared to say. It's like, forget about him saying what other people are scared to say, because a lot of people have been talking about Bronny and saying that he doesn't deserve what he's getting. Guys, LeBron has showed you who he's been or who he is for so long. Like, this shouldn't be a surprise to you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand why this is so big of a story. I love LeBron James. You guys know that. Great family man, everything he does off the court. But on the court about basketball, he's not the Jordan or Kobe or Iverson like type of guy, right? Like, that's just not who he is. So I'm not surprised that he's like whining to a sportscaster about, oh, you talked about my son. Keep my son's name out your mouth. Like, bro, he's a basketball player. Like, of course we're going to talk about him. I talked about him. We're going to do roll up on every single person that has a mic. Now, I did want to say one thing to just make super clear. If Stephen A. Smith would have said something about Bronny off the court, like, I'm trying to think of an example, like talking about Bronny's girlfriend, for example, or saying, Bronny bought a car, let's just say, or Bronny, something else other than sports, I would say now, all right, now you can roll up on him and be like, hey, bro, keep it basketball, say whatever you want, but him and his girlfriend are off limits. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even at that, now that I'm thinking about it, like, even at that, you're a public figure, so you do something with your girlfriend, like, but that I would understand as a father. If it was personal, I would understand you coming at Stephen A. Smith, but Your son's a public figure. You cannot be, and don't come like as a father. I understand him coming like, come on, man. Like, this is ridiculous. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this LeBron thing. I would like to put it to rest and not talk about it, but for today only, comment below and let me know, was LeBron right? Was LeBron in the wrong? And also, I don't like how Stephen A. Smith kind of like backtracked. Like, he should have, I told you guys yesterday, he should have stood up to him there on the court, and he should stand up to him at First Take and on his podcast and be like, yo, LeBron, you're wrong, and I'm not going to stop talking about your son. What are you going to do about it? That's what I would have said. I would have been like, and what are you going to do if I don't stop? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Kick me off of First Take? Stephen A. Smith just signed a $100 million contract. Like, give me a break. Anyways, I'm so over LeBron. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. All right, y'all. That is it for our Tuesday episode. Thank you so much for kicking it with me. Thank you all for all the amazing comments. It's still my favorite segment to touch on. But I think we had a good show. And like I always say, I hope we got you through your day, got you through your drive, through your getting ready, whatever it is. Thank you very much. All right. Before I let you guys go, I just want to remind you of all the ways how to keep up with the Trent Out Loud podcast. If you're used to watching this show on YouTube, and you're in your car without internet, or you're going on a flight or whatever, and you're thinking, wow, how can I watch the Trent Out Loud podcast? I have no internet right now. Have no fear. Trent is here. We are available on all podcast platforms, so you could just go and download the episode. Just go to any podcast website and type in Trent Out Loud. The show will pop up. Don't forget to hit the follow or subscribe button so that you can be notified every time we upload a new show. And just like on YouTube, we upload daily. Yes, we work hard for you guys. Now, vice versa, for those of you who listen to the show on podcast platforms, thank you, first and foremost. Loves the support. However, we would really like for you to come over to YouTube and watch the show here, because it's a vibe. Trust me. Whenever I'm talking about people in the comment section, it's over here on YouTube. We're building a great big global community over here. So check out the show on YouTube. It's really fun. We play videos. We show you pictures. I won't have to describe. You can actually really see Kevin Hart's head being cut off. It's a vibe over here. And if you like us on audio, if you think I'm animated, wait till you see me live and direct on your screen. It is a vibe. Just go over to YouTube, type in Trent Out Loud. The show will pop up. Please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Do not forget to hit that like button. And of course, don't forget to comment. And lastly, if you really like the show, do not forget to share the show, because it really helps in growing the channel. Now, for those of you who are social media driven and want to follow me on social media, you can check me out on any platform, and it's always the same handle, Trent Out Loud. I'll see you for Wednesday's show. Hump day is close. Woo-hoo! I feel like the weekend is close. I feel that's why I get like excited on Tuesday, because like the weekend is kind of a little bit closer than it was on Monday, and it's like hump day is near, you know? Makes sense in my head. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy, Trent Out Loud. Peace! For more content, you could subscribe, download, or listen to the Trent Out Loud podcast wherever you listen to your podcasts, or you could watch us on YouTube. Just search Trent Out Loud. For showtimes and updates, you could follow us on all social platforms at Trent Out Loud.